Chair recognizes the gentleman from Colorado.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank the ranking member, Ms. Brown, for yielding me time. I want to thank the chairman of the committee for bringing Senate Bill 2082 to the floor for debate and hearing today. I rise today to support Senate Bill 2082, the Department of Veterans Affairs Expiring Authorities Act. The legislation before us passed the Senate unanimously last week and is important for a number of VA programs our veterans rely on day in and day out. In addition to these important VA extensions, this legislation will authorize completion of the VA Medical Center under construction in Aurora, Colorado. This center is part of a major medical campus that includes the University of Colorado Medical School as well as Children's Hospital of Denver. The professors at the University of Colorado are also many of the doctors at the VA Medical Center, and the center will include a full range of medical, laboratory, research, and counseling services, as well as a 30-bed spinal cord injury unit serving hundreds of thousands of veterans throughout the Rocky Mountain West. As the chairman mentioned, genesis began under President Clinton in 1999 with the Secretary of VA at that time. Under George Bush, it went through 4 secretaries of the VA, and under President Obama, now 2 VA secretaries. It is moving forward, and with this bill, will continue to move forward. There is no doubt the VA mismanaged this project from the start. And as disappointing and unacceptable as this situation has been, we are where we are, and under the leadership of Secretary McDonald and Deputy Secretary Gibson, the VA has admitted their mistakes on this project, and they are both personally involved in completion of this facility. Today, construction continues on the project in earnest. The facility is more than 50% complete, and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has been brought in to oversee completion of the medical center. Bringing in the Army Corps is important so we, as a Congress, can be certain that any additional funds spent on this project are spent appropriately and the facility is completed without further delay. The contractor, Kiewit Turner, and subcontractors have shown tremendous commitment to our nation's veterans by building a world-class facility, and I am confident they will deliver this facility to our veterans throughout the Rocky Mountain West. This bill requires the VA to use a non-VA federal entity like the Army Corps to complete major construction projects valued over $100 million. This is critically important towards ensuring accountability and preventing these large projects from being mismanaged again. I want to thank Mr. Miller and Ms. Brown, as well as Congressman Charlie Dent and Bishop, for their work with me and Mr. Kaufman, who now represents the district. There has been a great deal of anger at the VA recently, and much of it is well-deserved. But through the help of the Veterans Affairs Committee and the Appropriations Committee, Rocky Mountain veterans will eventually see this medical center completed and receive the health care that they earned by service to the United States of America. And with that, I yield back, and I thank my friend from Florida.